everybody, welcome to
Come Get a Movie Show. Today, Seth's voice is dead.
my voice is gone almost.
You got it beat with a baseball bat.
Pretty much. So this is gonna be a little bit of a.
Sounds like you swallowed some barbed wire.
Took some nails and just
without any milk.
You sound like Batman.
Yeah. So guys, I'll try to be
Dark Knight Batman.
I'll try to be normal speaking,
Bale.
but it's
Christian
not
Bale
going well for me. But swear to me.
Swear to me.
Swear to me. Anyway, so we're doing Doctor Strange first.
We are reviewing Doctor Strange. Spoilers. All spoilers. Screw this.
Oh,
It's been out for a few weeks. I haven't seen it by now. There's something wrong with you.
It's been out for 2 weeks now.
Darmamu, I'm here to bargain, by the way.
Have you seen all the memes for that are going around?
Pretty much everyone's like, I'm here to bargain.
What were your first words?
that-
Darmamu, I'm here to bargain.
No, it's just like I think that Marvel did that on purpose.
No,
I think maybe they had that
one
in
of the
mind
fun-
when they did that.
You know the TV show Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here to bargain. I'll give you $2. Give him the guy from Pawn Stars.
Best I can do is $2.
Best I can do. Like, damn it.
Those guys. Never mind. All right, so let's start off. Let's see. Let's start off with the actual overall plot of the movie. Then we'll move on to the characters. How do you guys feel about the plot from start to finish?
Well, as an actual fan of the character, and I've seen it done before.
Yeah.
There's an animated movie out too called Doctor Strange. It pretty much follows the same formula. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. If you do Doctor Strange, that's the kind of curse to being a comic book fan too. Is that since you sometimes know these things ahead of time, it's like
You can actually judge it based on
you're
that.
like, I already know what's gonna happen. So because it's an origin story, it's not like whatever DC is doing where they just mash crap together and it's like weird.
Don't say that shit, or else that guy will come back to bite us. I'm not saying
Oh,
who
God.
it is.
Oh god. Well, yeah,
I told you not to commentate with people.
it's a complete.
You told me that too late.
I know you did.
Too late.
Man, you were
By
going
the
to
time
war
you
with
said
that guy.
When someone's
Ew.
upset, just don't say anything.
I learned my lesson.
We'll talk about that another time. But as the overall plot, since I already knew, obviously Stephen Strange is one of the best neurosurgeons in the world. I mean, the movie starts off with this guy listening to music, doing surgery on a guy's brain, and he's just. I'm like, the fuck is this guy so good that he doesn't even care?
And then the biggest ironic thing ever happened to him, honestly. I think it was more karma, basically.
It is karma. Well, you shouldn't be texting.
Both ironic and karma.
He wasn't
It was
really.
both a life lesson. Don't text and drive, kids.
Don't text. At the end of the movie, at the very end credits, you know what it says? What? Don't text and drive.
I didn't even see that.
Yep, it says it right at the end. Please do not text and drive.
Like, was that after all the credits
Yeah,
are done?
all the credits.
Oh, I left after the
Please
after
don't-
credit scenes.
Don't text and drive. I was like, wow, Marvel. Nice way to squeeze in.
A life lesson.
I saw both after credit scenes. I think I missed that.
But he had it coming to him because he was such a pretentious kind of prick. I mean, he kind of got that little bit of prick thing going, and like I know
He's
Seth, you
very
didn't notice
full
it
of
in the
himself.
beginning, but
I did. I
Well-
saw that like there was a lot more prickness, I guess, to him than they were showing because like for what he was talking, how he was talking, how he carried himself.
He's overconfident, is what he is.
he's like a lot of people compared him to Tony Stark, but I think his assholes, like I put it in my.
I think his asshole is more like because he earned it over the years.
Yeah, he's earned it, so
and
he's
so
got
he
this.
just has high expectations for himself. It just like maybe at first he wasn't like that.
Yeah,
Then maybe
Most doctors aren't like that.
Well, no, of course not. But he's a special case.
apparently, a lot of actual real neurosurgeons are a lot like that.
Yes, because they feel like they're
Just that
gods.
good.
Well,
they're-
they're
well,
gods. They're
neurosurgeons
full
are-
of brains, man.
Well, yeah,
things that
because
make you
like,
live, basically.
well, your neurosurgeons are like one of the highest paid.
Yeah,
medical
so a lot of them
professions
actually
out there.
do act like that. So it's like it's not so wild that he would be.
But they wouldn't like be like, oh, that case is beneath me. That most neurosurgeons wouldn't do that.
Well, he was saying it kind of makes sense what he was saying, though. I kind of sort of agree. He's like, well, I don't want to freaking save a mugger who's gonna come back in here 2 seconds later, anyways. When I can save this special guy and get paid millions of dollars to do it.
But I will say, I
image.
love the humor they mixed in with it because
I like the humor,
Marvel's
too.
famous for doing that.
Teach me.
But like, when you say
Kick them out.
Nope.
please, Doctor
Thank you.
Strange, like when I saw the trailers, like I was like, that doesn't seem like it's gonna have a lot of humor in it for a Marvel movie. But then as soon as I go into it and see it, I'm like, they got me.
I know. I
I love
this
you,
movie-
Marvel.
I actually thought this movie was going to be a lot more goofier than I gave it credit for. I actually was like, man, I thought they were going to go just completely nuts with this movie.
They almost did.
They almost did. But at the same time, it was just like from start to finish.
The movie was still nuts with the
Let's
effects.
talk about that freaking scene where he gets shot into like 20 different. I remember you looking at me like, what the? He's,
I'm so
sees a
glad I did
butter-
not take acid.
Sees a butterfly.
Did you guys see it in 3D?
No, I didn't see this.
Did you see it in 3D?
Oh yeah,
I think though, Mike,
What was that movie? I think it was trippy as can be in 2D.
in 2D, it definitely wasn't. It didn't affect me as much.
But it was
well,
trippy.
to be fair, I already seen it, so it maybe didn't affect me as much the second time.
Well, here's the
it.
thing. I think that like. In my opinion, it was moving too fast for 3D because in 3D you can't do it all fast. You can't be like rushing all through.
There are some scenes
and
where I can see
and
it
that
would really
scene
mess
where he
you
was
up.
going through all those different things, it was just too quick. And I
Oh,
thought that if I
man.
was watching 3D glasses, I would have gotten motion
The
sick.
beginning fight scene where the Grandmaster is like doing everything with all that, I was like, bro, what is this?
Yeah, it started off on a high note.
That started off on a high note.
Like, dude, I can't imagine how much budget it took to do all that. Holy
Dude, there was
To be
some-
honest, though, it's just like that shit's not that hard to do. To be honest,
Well,
I mean, it's like
that
for
stuff.
talented people.
That stuff.
That stuff is
For
like
talented people,
like,
like, for us,
like
it's
animations.
crazy.
Like a lot of people don't really know this, but animations is not like the biggest budget part of a movie. It's actually mostly the most of a budget is actually paying the actors and the sets they have to get.
And for
to
Marvel,
do
that's not
film
even a big
movies.
deal.
My brother, remember I told you this 3D modeling? Like he's made things move before with like the
Oh, yeah, my dad used to do
it's
that.
hard to explain how it works, but it's definitely like you take little pieces and you move them together like
Mhm.
inside the bone structure, like actually making it physically move.
To be fair, Marvel put $200 million into this movie, and they
Really?
made $350 million on
So
the
they
opening
made like
weekend.
150
They made back everything
150
back
million
already.
plus.
Pretty much
I mean, everything
already.
back and plus.
But like,
I mean, the movie itself. Well,
I
you
just
know,
don't
kind of
know.
get it.
I just don't know how they did some of those stunts. Like, I mean, we talked about the beginning. Later
Or how
on,
they like twist and shit.
yeah,
they're
later
running
on, like
up.
when Doctor Strange is like kind of running from goddamn Cecilius or whatever,
Cassini, whatever.
and like he's trying to get away from him and all that crap in the city. I'm like, how did they pull some of
That's,
that
that's
off,
mostly
man?
green screen.
Like all the
Mostly
reversing and everything. I
No,
wonder if,
because no, there's live shots of them running through the streets of New York that were caught photos. So they are running. So there are some realistic.
I guess maybe
running
they're
through the
just
streets.
like they're just running at different points in the city, but they're like putting like CGI and green screen around it and shit
I
to make it
don't know,
look
but
like that.
it looks spectacular. That's all.
Anyway,
I can
but I
say
say
about
the plot from start to finish was actually really, really good. I didn't actually, like I said, I only have maybe a
yeah,
couple
it's
minor.
like walking
gripes.
away from this, like
I only have a couple
I-
minor gripes. That's
even
about
now I'm trying to think, like I almost had no complaints. Honestly,
Like I
it.
said,
I had a couple.
Even I had a few complaints, but even those complaints I had like little like
Yeah,
minor.
I mean, I could think if I think really hard, I could probably find something. But if I just think
I
from
love
like,
the
if-
chemistry between him and Wong. By the
oh,
way.
definitely,
Yeah.
I love
You know,
Wong. He's so
Beyonce-
funny.
You know, Beyonce.
You don't know Beyonce's famous. Oh, whatever. Just give him a
He's just sitting in the library, just listening to Beyonce.
I'm a single lady.
I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady. He's like,
And I love
That
this
was so
one
funny.
scene. I thought this scene could be a picture put on the wall. That scene of him Doctor Strange studying in his astral form as he sleeps.
yeah,
I
that
was
was really cool.
I was like, you know something? Because a lot of people are complaining that he learned too fast. But I'm like, that kind of explains why he would learn so fast. He's studying
And it's got
even when
photograph.
he's asleep.
People who have photographic memories are usually very, very smart.
And I'm like, to top off that he has a photographic memory, he's studying in his sleep. So
Yeah.
he's studying.
How'd you
back
become a
in the
doctor,
day.
Mr. Strange? Years of study and practice.
Same.
Same thing.
I was like, basically same principle.
So I'm like, I love how they didn't make this like so ridiculous. Like basically anyone could become
A wizard.
a wizard if you put in the work and effort and you know. And you had
But yeah, like not everyone can become a doctor.
no, well not everyone can be Strange.
Not everyone can be Sorcerer Supreme.
He
but-
doesn't.
But
become the
anyway,
Sorcerer
I
Supreme.
actually, you know what, Lauren, let's talk about now. The plot, we all basically gave our opinions. The plot was pretty good.
It was pretty
Let's
good.
talk about the characters, starting with the Ancient. Let's start with the Ancient One. How did you feel about the Ancient One?
I liked
Avatar:
her.
The Last
She was-
Airbender.
She was sarcastic. Oh, what? She was sarcastic in this funny way. Remember that?
Don't
scene?
bring up
Remember
that.
that one scene
Did
we
she
laughed
not
at?
look like Avatar? Like, did she look
Not
like
even close.
Put an arrow. It's a dead-on ringer.
Actually, it's just stars on the back of her head going like that. But anyways, I actually love that sarcasm. Remember that one line she gave when like without Strange, like, how experimental is it? Very. She just smiles at him. And then the whole gift shop. Did you see that in the gift shop when he came back?
Did you see that in the gift shop?
She's so sarcastic, but like at the same time, you could tell. She walks that line between being brutal because she drops him in the middle
And
of the
being
Himalayas,
humble.
and being like humble and sweet and nurturing, but at the same time, she will not hesitate to drop hard, tough love.
As we saw in the first opening scene.
She's crushing those dudes with buildings.
I love the way just boom, shh, boom, shh. I'm just
I
like,
love how
what
she
is
just
this?
with literally a wave of her finger, she just started manipulating everything.
And the fans.
Sorcerer Supreme.
And also, but you know what? Though, let's bring up one key fact about the whole Dark Realm thing and how she was immortal.
Yeah, because
How many? Did you guys see that coming? Because I did.
I
I
did.
saw that coming.
I was thinking like I don't know how.
I knew she was older than what she was.
Yeah.
I knew that
Actually,
too.
I wasn't sure because when freaking Barry Motor were talking about like she's on a long line of Sorcerer Supreme. I was like, wait, maybe she's a new Sorcerer Supreme.
Maybe like the reincarnation.
Yeah,
somehow?
maybe something
No,
like that.
yeah.
I didn't actually know where they were because like when you
Yeah.
said that line, it kind of threw me off. And I was like, wait, maybe she's new and she.
No, maybe
just
she.
got
No, I'm not saying maybe she is, but she's a lot older than she looks.
Yeah, she's a lot older
Like she's
than
the
she
most
looks.
recent one.
Like this is what I was thinking. I was thinking either reincarnation. I was thinking she's she's using some kind of forbidden spell, or maybe it's like that Buddhist kind of thing, like reincarnation kind of thing, like
Yeah, I thought maybe it was that, but I did see one thing. I did have this hint of nod that it would be that, but then it would be one of those things where I was like, wow, that'd be kind of ironic that you're preaching this to these people.
No,
You
that's
don't use this, don't do
I
that.
personally I
The whole time
called
I've been using
called that before it happened, but that was
Granted, she
actually
was
kind of a
doing it-
lucky call.
Granted, she was doing it for a good reason.
Yes,
was.
it's kind of like
It was like she kind of had to keep the world
it's
safe.
like she's like an anti-hero in a way. Basically, she's using something wrong for a right purpose.
Plus, she's using, hint, hint. If you guys don't want to know, it's a spoiler review. The Time Stone, the Time Infinity Stone.
Yeah, I have Agamotto.
To see into the future and see all these. Remember, she was talking. She was like, I can see into the future, but I can't see past this moment.
Speaking of
I see
which,
so many futures.
speaking of the eye, how fast Strange was able to use that. Like they said, how did you do that?
Apparently, he has. Apparently, it's more to he hasn't completely figured out the eye because when in the end he put it away and Wong was like, yeah, you haven't fully figured out how to use that thing to its full potential yet.
Like you're using an Infinity Stone. It's like what?
Oh, what now?
Capable of levitation. Oh no, the coat.
The cloak.
The
of
cloak of
levitation.
levitation.
That's
Just-
hilarious.
You mean that the lie?
Boom, 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 boom.
Damn it! Wait, what do you want?
This way, this way.
Stupid.
And he's like, axe.
No, this weapon, grab this.
It turns out it was like a weird cage.
A lot of comic book fans have brought up that's such a clear cut Easter egg to the fact that in the comics right now, Doctor Strange uses that very axe that he was going for.
Really?
Yeah, the axe he was going for,
Seriously?
straight out of the comics. He uses it.
He's an axe, really?
Yeah.
Used in that way.
Well, it's a magical axe.
It's
to be fair.
that.
So
yeah.
he has a weapon besides his astral weapons.
There's a bunch of weapons.
Besides his own magic, but
Yeah.
The freaking magical whip.
yeah. All right, now let's move on. We already talked about the ancient one. Let's move on to Wong. Let's move on to Wong.
I love
The protector
Wong.
of the books.
I love Wong.
I love that one line. People in the Doctor like, people used to think I'm funny. How'd that work out for you?
No, one of my favorite. I think everyone's favorite part of Wong was at the end where he made that one. He's like, he just starts laughing his ass off.
I will say the thing that sold me on that was just Doctor Strange's love, just like
I just love how he started dying laughing. Everyone's laughing as Wong is laughing in the theater.
Alright.
I was like, it's funny.
Wong
Alright.
himself, he wasn't like a huge part of the movie, or like he wasn't like a huge integral character in the movie in terms of like speaking or acting or things like that. But he did have his moments.
By the way, Wong will be in Infinity War
Will he?
with Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
So he's coming back.
and also I want
That's
to go
good.
with
I
the
like
actor
Wong.
playing him. He also plays Kublai Khan in the Netflix series Marco Polo, which is
Really?
actually a good Netflix series.
Do you know what the actor's name is?
I don't know.
Benedict Wong.
His name is Wong.
It's Wong. I remember they were like, it must have been so confusing on set.
Wong.
Hey, Wong. Huh? Wait, damn it. And then they had Benedict
He's also-
Cumberbatch.
and he also played as the Asian technician from Martian.
Martian, yeah.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he's a tremendous. Like he played.
He was
like,
in
I'm not-
Prometheus too, I think.
I don't think so, but I have to look that up.
But yeah, I
But
thought,
anyway,
I thought
no,
he
I'm
was
telling
very
you,
comic
guys,
relief.
I'm gonna make a recommendation. Like, you guys gotta go on Netflix and watch the Marco Polo series. It is really. He plays Kublai Khan fucking perfectly. He seems like a guy who's really that. But anyway, let's move on. From Wong. Now let's move on to what's
Did you give yours?
I just said I liked Wong. I thought he was good comic relief. I thought he was a different change of pace.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I thought you
Oh,
gave your
no,
opinion.
I didn't know.
I
if
thought
you
he
did
gave
that.
his opinion already.
Okay.
All right, let's
I
move
like
on
Wong.
to the master.
Or Mordo?
Yeah, the more. Wait, what was his name?
Baron Mordo? Well, you want to know what his real name is? They didn't say it, but people like me know what his real name is. You know what Mordo's real name is?
Mordu.
Carl.
Carl.
Baron Carl Mordo. I was like, really? You're one of the most intimidating sorcerer on the planet, and your name is Carl. That's so
Francis.
Yes, Francis. Anyway, so let's get into his character. I thought he seemed like the kind of like
He was-
chivalrous knight. That,
Yeah.
Like, because he
By
was
the
all
book.
like by the book, chivalry kind of like I
Why
do
by
things
that?
the way. Well, it's like he does things by the right way. But I didn't see it coming, but I had a hunch that the minute that he found out something wrong or
He
whatever,
was going to turn.
his loyalty shattered.
I didn't think he'd turn. I did think he'd leave the order.
Look, it's a lot better than what it is in the comics. Because in the comics, he's just like a power hungry guy who's like, I want to be Sorcerer Supreme.
So he's still a bad guy in comics.
Well, this one he
straight
just
up bad
might.
guy in the
Well,
comics. He is
well,
outright a
in
bad
this
guy.
one he just leaves. So who knows what they might do? Who
That,
knows
that
they might
after
do?
credit scene.
Yeah, I already talked about that.
Oh, yeah, you did.
When he goes and kills that. Well, he didn't kill him. He just took his powers.
And now he's a paraplegic again.
But it makes sense why he would talk. Like, I guess if I put myself in his shoes, I've been trained by this woman's side. I've been her right hand.
She's lied to
been
me
lying
all
to
her
me
life.
this entire fucking time.
Well, I mean, Strange did kind of try to tell him that she did it for the right reason.
But she even said that. She's like, you're flexible. He's not.
I know.
He's just like, he's stubborn. He's like,
He's a stubborn knight. That's kind of how his character is.
but-
But I think it worked for what he was.
He was a good guy for a
He
while.
was a good character. All right, now let's move on to.
But hold on, before we go on, the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
He actually brought Strange into the fold, if you want to be technical, so.
Yeah, well, because he saw a little bit of himself in him. You know, he's a broken man. He's got like his troubled past, which makes sense. All right, now let's move on to. I'm trying to think. Oh, well, now let's move on to the villain. Caecilius. This is my complaint. Marvel has not been good at making villains up to the past few movies, in my opinion. He wasn't as bad as say Cross. He's way better than Cross
I don't
from
think he was
Ant-Man.
bad. I just thought he wasn't great by any means. I don't think he was like fantastic. Like I made arguments for Zemo. I did. I actually think Zemo was a good villain. I know you didn't, but I did. Him, I'm like, he did what he needed to do.
He did what he needed to do, but like I said,
I think like he
is,
was
in my opinion, better than Cross.
Misunderstood. I think he is. He's misunderstood.
Well, he's just delusioned. Like he is.
That's what I'm saying, like,
delusions of grandeur.
He doesn't understand is what he's doing.
There's literally lines he says that Doctor Strange said before. Remember that one line about we're just specks in a
in like this infinite universe. He said that. I was like, and like it was like, oh shit. I remember saying
because
that.
I think she said it. Ancient one. I see a lot of Caecilius and Strange, a brilliant man who learns these ways and goes fucking nuts. And he's like, oh, that's what she saw in me.
But anyway, Caecilius himself was. He was, like I said, he fulfilled his purpose, but I think that like I said, he just doesn't hold up to par with like a villain you would expect.
I actually like what they did with him because if you're gonna be technical, Doctor Strange never beat him. He knew Caecilius was better than him. He couldn't beat him, so he just got around
him.
He thought around him. I like that about this movie. It's like any other movie, sometimes they would just overcome it and just be like, I'm better than him. No, he's like, I can't beat this guy. He's better than me.
So he just went into the dark realm.
So it kind of does show.
Switched on his time, used the eye, and then
I want to reverse time forever.
Pretty much. Well, no, because he went to a realm where time isn't a concept. Dormammu doesn't. A lot of people complain that, like, why did Dormammu like? He doesn't know what time is. He doesn't know what to do.
He's an infinite being, so it's kind of like.
It's like, I was like, okay, I will let you go if you stop.
Stop it!
Quit annoying me.
Apparently he did it. Apparently he died 1,000 times.
Really?
There was a line that was cut out when Doctor Strange says, "We've been over this about over 1,000 times."
I was like, damn.
They had him die in a variety of ways.
And that's when he got all humbled after he had that conversation with the Ancient One, which was a sad conversation.
That was sad.
You knew she was going to die. And it was so sad because you knew he could have, if his hands worked, he could have saved her.
Yep.
And it was just like.
He could have gone to his astral form and done it.
Nah, he got to physically save her. That's why he gave it to that one guy. And he's like, save her, damn it.
He's like, hey, I trust you right now. Do it.
Even though I was an asshole to you about, a year ago, forget about it.
But
anyway, that's Caecilius. Now let's move on to the big man himself.
Dormammu.
Well, I was actually gonna say Strange, but
Strange.
let's go. Well, actually, no. Let's do Dormammu first. I think that like he served his purpose as like
effects wise crazy.
Well, yeah, but I love what they did with him in the sense he's not a fucking cloud.
Yeah, he's not. But it makes sense. Like but the thing is, a lot of people make it comparison. Like, but it makes sense for him not to be like an actual form because this is his realm. He is
this
realm.
Everything.
Like, he is the dark
realm.
He
doesn't need a form.
He's just a flaming.
The realm is his body.
I guarantee you, when he shows back up, which he will on Earth, he will have a actual.
Is he gonna be?
Hopefully, it's gonna be like who knows?
The coloring, if you actually paid attention in your Marvel fan, the coloring was a lot like his actual costume. Like some of the coloring, you kind of saw the little thing in the background. If you look closely, when he got angry, you kind of saw a little like flames. You didn't see like full on.
It wasn't like comic book where he was like wearing that weird armor and he was like this flaming head.
His face was like that of a locust, like the pushed in nose and like just the way.
Well, it looked like a kind of skeleton like face. That one was more like the waves and shit. Like, I think that like Dormammu served the purpose of like what is this being that they're mentioning? Like, how powerful?
I think this was just the Easter egg. Like he might come back eventually.
Oh, he's gonna come back.
He might come back for like.
He wants Earth.
Oh, that's comic book accurate too. He really has an infatuation with Earth.
I want.
I've
So
only,
anyway, well,
I've
like I
only-
said, Dormammu wasn't in the movie enough for me to make a judgment on his character as a villain. But I already know what he is, so it's kind of like he served what he is. He's a consumer of dimensions. That's just
eats dimensions, not worlds,
No.
not Galactus.
like
Dimensions.
dimensions. He's basically Galactus. Like he's like Galactus's like
The fallen. I mean, I can't forget because he's from another race of people who.
that like create.
Yeah, they
dimensions.
create things. He's from a race that create
They're
things.
basically like God. Basically.
On to Benedict Cumberbatch.
Now let's move on to the final
The
character, the
Doctor.
final main character of the whole thing. We'll get to the woman last because she was like
She's a side character, but she's also
she's a
main
side
character.
character,
I
but
like
we'll
what
get
they
to
did
that
with her
later.
too. I like what they did with her.
But let's go with Doctor Strange himself. I think that Benedict Cumberbatch nailed it.
He's strange.
His American accent, perfect.
He's strange. I mean, that was a lot. Doctor
His American
Strange,
accent was
boom.
perfect. Like he reminded me so much of House and how hard he had to
Best
work.
American accent ever.
Well, I was to say like House had to work really hard to get that authentic American accent without, and like I said, when you watch
Without
House,
losing your original accent.
well, that's the thing. When you watch House, none of his original accent creeps through. When he's acting, when he's on the set, none of it creeps through.
Mhm.
None of it does. And that's the funny thing about House is like this super rich, accomplished doctor
And a troll.
and a troll. And here's Strange, who's a rich, accomplished
And a
doctor, who's a
troll.
dick.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, it comes full circle, I guess. But his American, like I said, Benedict Cumberbatch really had to work hard to get this American accent perfect to where, like, I never once saw his British accent creep through.
That
Ever. I never saw that ever. Like, a split second even. I was like, damn, why can't Gal Gadot keep her accent? But
Yeah. But I tell you, do not entice these people, Seth.
I'm not enticing.
You're throwing chum in the water, man.
Oh, fine. We need some chum.
Damn it.
Go see Plankton.
Go see Plankton.
The chum bucket.
Anyway, so
I like Benedict Cumberbatch. I thought when I first saw him in the trailer, I was like, "Yep, that's Doctor
It
Strange."
looks like him. Has
I mean,
especially that one
you guys
scene
are
where he
serious. As
takes
soon as you guys saw him, you were instantly Doctor Strange.
Well,
Come
I
on.
thought he looked like him anyway.
my introduction to
from
Doctor
just
Strange.
seeing him in different things. I was like, yeah, I can see it. And then it's so funny because in the comics, the Doctor Strange is told that Benedict Cumberbatch is gonna play him in a movie, and he's like, I can see it. So it's kind of funny, but like,
Yeah, like I
like
said, he nailed Doctor Strange. He nailed his character.
Mhm.
I've only read a couple Doctor Strange comics. I've never extensively read anything about him.
they're pretty wild out.
That costume dope.
They're pretty wild.
The costume was really
The
good.
cape and everything when he grabbed it. By the way, you know, we should talk about the MVP of the movie, the Cloak of Love.
Love.
That's the clutch.
Love.
That's the clutch player right there. He came through every time he needed him to. Khaleesi trying to kill him.
Was I the one was I the only one laughing as the cape was beating down that dude? That was hilarious.
So he was beating the. I was like, God have mercy.
I'm just like, God.
You know, people have attack dogs. He has an attack cape.
That cape.
Attack.
And also lets him fly.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side. I mean, you never have to worry about putting your coat on. Just
Clean up his tears. Stop it.
stop it.
You know, we haven't talked about that fight, but that astral form fight when he was fighting
Yeah,
that
we
one
just
dude.
find that one dude.
And they're
That's
like fighting
crazy.
all over the place.
Yeah,
and it was like,
that's
Shot me again. Shot me again. I was like, wait, what? And he like just overcharged his astral spirit and just
Blew up
like
his-
blew him up.
Electrocuted him.
his
Oh my
spirit.
God.
I was like, you killed the guy's
Bruh.
spirit?
I was like, zap me again. I was like, whoa, what?
That big again, gotta do it.
Boom.
You're part of a cult? It's
Yeah.
not a cult.
Oh yeah, you gotta do this. What the fuck? Wait, needles in my body, and I'm just
It
like,
was in my body. Oh God.
but I was just like, you fucking scared her. No fucking wonder.
What were you stabbed with? I don't know.
Man, that was pretty cool.
This weird invisible thing.
Don't
I will
do that.
admit though. All right, like well, let's move on to the woman. I can't remember her name.
Farmer. No. Rachel. I know it's Rachel. That's about it, though.
Pepper too.
Pepper too. I mean, that's all I can really say about it. She's basically Pepper, but for Doctor Strange.
I didn't say that because they obviously had a relationship.
They had a
and he
relationship.
obviously was a dick and fucked
No,
it
her
up.
name was not Charlotte.
I don't say because she's a copy. I say because she's similar to Pepper.
No,
in
because
some
it was the
ways.
name on the watch that she gave him.
Mhm.
It was like Charlotte, Christine.
Christine. Yeah,
Christine.
Christine Palmer. Yeah, that's
Christine Palmer. She they had a thing back
Very
in the
good
day.
character in this
They
movie.
actually
She
invented
actually-
apparently they invented a technique together that he took full credit for. So go figure.
Yeah, and so like, even though like she really tried to see the good in it. She tried to
She's
look
that
past.
girl.
Yeah, she tried to look past everything that was wrong
She's the
with
girl
him.
who tries to fix him.
Who tries to look past what he
fix the
is, and then
fucking-
she just
That rarely
realizes.
works.
Well, she realizes at his lowest point,
Oh, you mean when he's a total dick? And I was just like, holy shit, I don't like Doctor Strange right now. When he did that whole,
you know.
screw you, what do you think I fixed, man? He's all at her. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're kind of a.
I mean, like I
bastard
said,
right now.
well, yeah, but he
He
look
didn't
at
kinda
it
lose
from
both
his
hands.
shoes. He just lost his entire life in that one moment.
Everything. He lost everything.
There's like you're spending money where there isn't any. I'm just like
I mean,
the strange I know.
That'd be a
spent
horrifying
money.
sight to wake up and you just see this. That'd be horrifying.
Oh yeah,
Well, if you were a doctor of his prestige, damn, I couldn't imagine.
talk about the irony when he was like, I could have fixed it. I could have done better. Ain't that the irony, ain't it?
Can't operate any stuff like Jones.
Anyway, but
I suppose you could have gotten prosthetics that are like robotic now.
I actually like that they didn't become a love interest. She kissed him on the cheek and they're just friends.
I mean, well, at the end, I think they were kind of hinting towards a future relationship together, but not like anything major right now.
well, it wasn't like fucking Hulk and Black Widow just out of the fucking blue.
Well,
But it
they
wasn't.
kind of built up a relationship.
No, they did not. Don't defend that. They never
No,
built a
man, you said
relationship.
that when you look at the Avengers and stuff.
They-
the fact that
they
the Hulk
slightly had a
turned into
relationship.
the Hulk in front of Natasha, she came and got him in the beginning of the movie.
But that's not hinting a
then
relationship.
they were then when
A
she said
relationship
I've
with the
seen
Hulk.
worse.
She spent a lot of time with Hulk, and Hulk likes her.
well,
Actually,
yeah,
did spend
off
most of the movie.
screen.
They actually did spend most of the movie together when you watch the Avengers.
It's
Okay,
a,
they
it's
had.
a bonding moment.
They were. Okay, I'm not getting into that. But
Now the
anyway,
Marvel guys are gonna kill you too, not just the DC ones.
I still don't think that love story made sense because yeah, they spent a lot of time
A
together, but they
DC
weren't
fanboy
hinting.
killed another DC fanboy. What is it all coming to?
Well, Seth actually knows that those movies that guy was defending is wrong. But anyways, back to Doctor Strange. Let's just give it a
I
rating,
can't
'cause
bring
think we
him
went
up.
through it. We're not going through this, okay? We're not bringing the wolves to our door.
I don't know.
Shh, bring him on.
So, ratings then?
I give Doctor Strange
You still give it the grade you gave it, the 8.5?
Only
8.5.
Yeah, 8.5.
Like I said, the villain to me just didn't sell it.
I can agree with that point.
I
though.
thought no,
The villain was
I
the
thought
biggest score dropper
I thought-
for me because Marvel is like they still haven't nailed a villain yet. Like I said, it's like I'm not trying to like I'm just trying to like criticize them to make them better. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be like, oh, they suck, go kill yourself and die.
I mean,
I'm
you
like,
can do the
I
same thing with DC,
criticize
but they're
them
gonna
like
tear your
they're
head off.
no, well, I criticize them because I like what they're doing. I want them to do better.
the problem is
That's all I'm saying.
the reason, because they actually talked about that in Marvel Studios about their villain problem, and a large portion of the reason is I knew the villain was going to be bad in this because it's about Doctor Strange, it's his origin, it's his
Right.
introduction,
So, no, like I
and you know
said-
he was going to die anyway.
Well,
So.
so like the whole thing with Ant-Man.
I mean,
yeah,
their best
Cross
villain is
was
still
just the
Loki.
run-of-the-mill.
Loki is still Marvel's best villain.
Usually you see the best villain in like the sequel when they're already established and they can
Mhm.
actually
Usually,
give a little
yeah.
bit more
That's why
time
Loki
to a villain.
is a well-loved villain because he's had time to develop. Like when I first saw him in the first Thor,
I thought he's a lovable asshole.
well, yeah, I kind of saw that too, but I didn't really buy his performance at first. I was kind of like, well, you know, he was just the spoiled brat. Well, not spoiled, but he was the angsty emo child.
Well, he was a black
Robert
sheep.
Steve.
Black sheep.
He
Well,
was the black sheep, but they kind of really pushed that whole black sheep thing really hard. And he pushed it even further. He didn't help it that he pushed it even
that's
further.
literally comic book accurate, though.
Sure.
Basically, in a nutshell.
No, but then the next movie, it was like that he was in, that Loki was in. It like he fitted his role. He, you know, then he became this lovable asshole. I was like, damn, I should not be loving him, but I am.
I gave it a 9. I gave it a 9 because I do agree with Seth a little bit on the villain. I don't think, like I
So
said,
do I.
I don't think he was a bad villain, but I don't think he was particularly good. And I was hoping,
But he was better than Cross.
yeah, I was hoping Dormammu would look a little
Bit
more
like his-
similar, a little bit. Like I knew they were gonna go full out, but I was hoping he's gonna look a little bit like his.
Yeah, he
original.
looked like. I mean, like he wasn't a flaming head with armor. I really actually wanted that.
I knew
I
they
was
were
like-
gonna do it though. I knew they were gonna do that because it wouldn't make sense for him to be that in his own realm,
Mhm.
The dark
where,
realm.
where he's infinite.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't really make sense for him to have like an armor and stuff. But I was hoping his head would look a little,
flamey and scully looking.
a little bit more.
Ghost Rider-ish.
Well, because that's what he looks like. Like in real comics, he's just a flame, but he's like a black face with like looks like a skull. It's really weird.
Heat Blast.
But shit, if you get a hate blast from him, you talk to Doctor Strange about what happens when you mess with him.
Yeah. But
Anyway,
that's
I
about
give it
it.
an 8.5. Sean, you give it a 9.
I give it a 9, but that's about it. I
Mark?
like it's not perfect, but I think it's.
I mean, I really enjoyed it. I can't think of a whole lot of things, but I'm just gonna give it a 9 because I want to say 9.5. Then I'm like, I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it that much, but I did really enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it like, oh my god, it's awesome, but there's this little problem. It's like, oh my god, it was really cool, but there was this
All
little
right.
problem. So I'm gonna give it a 9 because really enjoyed it. Great effects, great characters. A little fall a little flat on the villain, but besides that, I really enjoyed it.
It's just so hard for Marvel because they're so focused on their heroes, and that's kind of their MO right at this point. They're just
Right.
like, we want
No,
our
it
heroes
makes
to be
sense.
awesome. It's so hard. Like it's
It's
kind
so
of
hard to
weird.
make a good
Plus,
villain.
they don't got any of their villains. They don't got Doom. They don't got Magneto. They don't got, I feel so
That
bad.
is
They don't got
true.
Galactus. It's so like, oh
I don't
man.
have
Got
Galactus.
Thanatos though.
They do got Green Goblin back, so we'll see if they do something with him.
Hopefully they do. Anyway, guys, so 9, 8.5, 9.5.
I'm gonna say 9 actually 9.
9. All right, so 9, 8.5. So anyway, guys, please list your rating down in the comment section below. And tell
Boom!
us-
They do it again. couldn't help
And
it.
the salt
I
flies.
couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Anyway, so anyway, yeah, Marvel does it again. So anyway, guys, like I said, list your ratings, list your reviews, your opinions down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear what you think of the movie. And anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us on.
Come get a movie show.
And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you will see more of us in the future, and we will see you.
On the next one.
Goodbye.